Hi. There's a strange thing going on the United Nations Security Council, and it's regarding India. But what is this strange thing? Let's start the discussion by clicking the subscribe button below. When it comes to global security, safety and peace, the Security Council of United Nations is the most important institution in the world. So, it includes the most important countries of the world. Nice. The permanent members of the Security Council are the USA, China, Russia, France and Britain. But where is India? Why till today India has not been included as the permanent member of the Security Council? Maybe India has not fulfilled the criteria to become a member of Security Council. Then, what are the criteria for being a member of the United Nations Security Council? Obviously, a country needs to be very important to be part of the Security Council. So, I suppose you need to be a very big country with a big population and a big economy. Let's have a look at India. Economic potential, civilizational legacy, cultural diversity, political system is eminently qualified for permanent membership of the Security Council. Each a country of a billion plus. Each a country which is a democracy. Perhaps the only example in the history of a billion plus people working together in a democratic framework. India is the fifth largest economy in the world. India's economy is larger than the economy of France and larger than the economy of Britain. And India's economy is growing faster than all the other permanent members of the Security Council. Let's continue. India has a population of 1.3 billion. It's the second largest population in the world. India's population is over 2 times bigger than the population of the USA, Russia, France and Britain combined. There is more. India has the second largest army in the world. It's bigger than the armies of United States, Russia, France and Britain. So, my question is, why is India not a member of the Security Council? There is even more. India is a huge country. Its landmass is more than 3 times bigger than the area of Britain and France combined. India is located at what perhaps is the most strategic location in the world, at the crossroads of the most important trade routes of the world. India contributes more troops to the United Nations peacekeeping force than all of the permanent members of the Security Council combined. So I guess I have to repeat my question yet again. Why is India not a member of the Security Council? Besides of this, India is the founding member of the United Nations. Also, since its independence and even before that, India has been an active participant in all initiatives undertaken by the United Nations, like Millennium Development Goals, Sustainable Development Goals, and various United Nations summits, including on climate change. Also, India's acquired status of the nuclear weapons state, that is NWS, in May 1998 also makes India a natural claimant as the permanent member, similar to the existing permanent members who are all nuclear weapon states. India's international profile and capabilities rise due to its ever-expanding global footprint in diverse areas like politics, sustainable development, economics and culture, science and technology. Based on these credentials, India's claim for permanent membership is supported by G4 countries. Majority of the permanent members of UNSC and the majority of countries in the United Nations General Assembly. India is the undisputed leader of the developing countries in the world. Therefore, India's inclusion in UNSC will strengthen India's stature as a moralistic force for the developing countries and help in making United Nations Security Council more democratic. After this long list of eligibilities, again the same question arises. Then why is India not a permanent member of Security Council? The whole story doesn't end here, because we are just focusing on the 5 permanent members of the Security Council. There are also 10 non-permanent members in the Security Council, and they are elected for 2 years terms. Well, let me tell you this, India is also not part of the group of non-permanent members of the Security Council. India was a non-permanent member for last time in 2011 and 2012 term. That is 8 years ago. 8 years ago, India was a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council for the term 1991 and 1992. So, for the past 30 years, India has been a non-permanent member of the Security Council for only 4 years. 4 out of 30 years. Look, this is so ridiculous. India is an extremely important country when it comes to global security. It has the 5th largest economy in the world, the 2nd largest population in the world, and the 2nd largest army in the world. On top of that, thousands of the Indian men and women are risking their lives every day in the United Nations peacekeeping forces. India contributes over 6,000 troops to the United Nations last year. China, not even half of that number. The United States, not even 1% of that number. For me, India not being a member of the United Nations Security Council is a historical mistake that should be corrected as soon as possible. But what is your view regarding India? Please comment below. This is all for today. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. We will meet with another informative video shortly. Till then, stay safe, stay happy.